Welcome back, YouTube subscribers. I figured I'd do something a little different after having the acoustic panels for about, I'd say, 4 months now. I just wanted to give a little update of how much I like these and how much what a difference is without them and with them. And as you can see right here is the 244 panels, which are really recommend it for the ceiling. I got a set of 4 of those from GIK Acoustics. Now with the 244s, they come in 4 different sizes. And I believe that's 6 inches thick. And when you're getting the 244 panels, if you're hanging them on the ceiling, I highly recommend getting a pair of the hangers. They do come with, I recommend getting the brackets, which you got to pay extra for, but it's worth the money and a lot easier to install. What comes with them are hangers for the 244s for the ceilings, which I got a set of 4 of. And the 244 panels, they control frequency range. They call it a flex range technology. So by adding these, it tightens up bass response. And with everything else combined, as I'll go through the Impression series, no matter where you sit in the house, there's not that one extra sweet spot. Every seat in the house will be a sweet spot. And as you can see, they have the GIK acoustic logo on each one. Now when I ordered everything, the 244 panels came in first. Everything's in-house and custom made. The 244 panels maybe took a month, less than that, because it's a lot easier to build in-house than the Impression series that I'm about to show you. But these are well worth the money, and I'll explain to you why. Moving over here, we got the GIK Acoustic Impression Series. They come in 3 different sizes: square, narrow, and rectangle, same as the 244s. And they have 3 levels of thickness, which is 2-inch, 4-inch, or 6-inch. I went with 4-inch because that's what my GIK designer recommended, a 4-inch. So I've got 2 above the fireplace. As you can see, I went with this pattern. You could get any pattern that you want and any color that you want. And I went with the white hardwood and then the black hard mesh behind it. And then the rectangle ones in the corner for the surround sounds. If I back up, I'll show you the whole setup. And when you go by doing this, you send pictures to GIK Acoustics of your living room, and they'll recommend what kind of panels that you want on your walls, which I chose Impression Series. You could go by any kind of design you want. Now what the Impression Series does is, when you're listening to either movies or movie theaters, no matter what pattern that you pick, it scatters the frequencies without losing any detail in music. So when things are bouncing off, obviously, a barrel wall, it's going to echo, and you're not going to get the good quality out of your sound system as you should. And when I first got everything hooked up at all at once, I'm like, wow, like these Focal Canto speakers actually are supposed, like, I didn't think they would sound any better, but they do. a whole lot better. And I got two more on the other side of the wall too. And what it does is when you're sitting down on the couch or even standing or moving around, everything is just more focused. The sound is more folk center and focus. It's not like the balls would be bare and you would hear obviously echo. But these eliminate the echo. Stand up on the stairs here and show you. Like I said, these are 4 inches thick. These come with hardware. A pair of the hangers. They're really easy to install. Easier if it's two people doing it. And it don't matter. Usually I leave like a 4 or 5 inch gap in between the walls. And you could do whatever kind of design you want. I highly recommend going and calling GIK first and sending pictures of your living room, and then they'll tell you, hey, like I did, I wanted the Impression Series. I went with the white and the black, and they said, well, what's your budget? Told them my budget, and they said, well, so I went with 8 sets of the Impression Series and 4 sets of the 244'S to balance everything out. And there's the 244'S again. And I might add, when you get these Impression Series panels, they take a little bit longer because obviously, as you could tell, every design is custom made in-house, and these are all done by a machine and with different grooves. If you go on their website, they have all different colors to choose from, all different patterns to choose from. I went with the white with the black behind it because of my decor. You could go, there's so many different choices to choose from, and I want to thank Mike Major for setting up my design for my living room here. And these are the ones for the surround sounds, which help watching movies. So you'll have the surround sounds bouncing off, going to your ears instead of bouncing off and going to where you don't want it to go. And all these are 4 inches thick, but you can get 6 inches or 2 inches if you want. And I mentioned with the 244'S, if you get the brackets, they won't move. With the hangers that come with it, I wouldn't recommend because they will kind of move on the ceiling unless you're putting them on the walls. And as you know, everyone's seen my videos and music videos of the music demos for the past 3 months with these GIK panels, and I must say they do make a huge difference in 2.0 music. I don't use the subs, I only use subs for the movies. The vocals from the center channel are much clearer no matter where you sit. It's like you're sitting in front of the center channel, and just listening to music, it's more focused on whoever's sitting on the couch of each listener, and it's not scattered everywhere before it hits your ears, and you're not losing any frequency response with the Impression Series. Here's another look behind of the 244 panels. And if you're interested, I highly recommend it. I'll leave a link in my description, and if you do place an order, I get some kind of credit, so that would be nice and appreciative. So So that includes the whole demonstration, which, by the way, I want to show you a cool tip. Lint brush. We got 2 cats in the house, so I always use a lint brush just to clean the cat hair, and it's safe to do. You may laugh at that and think it's funny, but it does work. And do that maybe once a week on the sides and the back of each one. But mainly you don't have to do it to the panels, maybe like a soft brush or something like that. So yeah, I highly recommend these GIK acoustic panels, whether you're getting Impression Series for the walls, which the Impression Series are only made for the walls. 244's are considered bass traps, and they actually tighten up the bass and lower the hertz. And like I said, the Impression Series scatters the high frequency without losing detail in music. And I will drop a link in below with a description, and if interested, and like I said, all different colors to choose from and sizes, and click on that link. And if you order, refer to me and click on that link. And also feel free to subscribe to my channel. And please let me know if this was helpful too. Have a great day, everyone.